What's going on, guys? Phil here from Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube with another tire lineup video for you. So this time we're covering Delinte tires, which you may have heard of, you may not have heard of. They're not necessarily a new tire by any means, but they're a very, very affordable tire, and that's why they're becoming more and more popular. But then again, a lot of people will associate these with, they usually call it a Chinese tire company. These are actually produced in Thailand, however. So just fun fact to start things off with, I guess. But this is the most popular tires from these guys. So we'll kind of just go through it, starting with the least aggressive, working our way to the most aggressive. And yeah, that's pretty much what we do. Show them side by side so that if you're trying to make a decision on which one's gonna be best for you, this should be able to help you out. So we'll start with my far left. This is the Bandit AT, or the DX10 you might hear it called. So this is gonna be your all-terrain tire, something set up for your daily driver, just something good in all seasons, not particularly good at anything, but a little bit decent at most things, like a typical all-season would be. So you'll see they got pretty big tread blocks on the side here, and then it's a little bit tighter pattern in the center. Overall, still relatively large tread blocks though. Plenty of grooves for water evacuation. They're plenty deep. You know, these are kind of like a lateral. They go all the way around the tire, and there's still a ton of siping that goes across it. A little bit wider than what I see on a lot of other brands, but it still should do just fine in the snow or anything like that. As long as it doesn't get too deep, you should be okay. Rain, no problem. Dry, obviously no problem there either. Sidewall, you're gonna see is pretty boring, really. There's not a whole lot going on here. There is some little, I guess I'm going to call these decorative pieces, because these don't look like they'd really be functional at all, just to give it a little bit more aggressive of a look. 123 load index on these, and then they are load range F, so if you're worried about that, there you go, there's the information, so you have it. But that is the Bandit AT, your all-terrain tire from Delinte. This one here too, just so you have a reference for size. This is a 33 by 12.5 for a 22, and then this one is actually a 35 by 12.5 22, and this is the Bandit RT. So typically, just like everybody else on the market, the RT is going to be their hybrid tire, where they combine a little bit of technology from the all-terrain, a little bit of technology from the mud terrain, and make this hybrid tire. So this is designed for somebody that wants that mud tire look, but doesn't want to wear through tires super fast. They need some decent mileage out of them. You know, like the all-terrains will last you a long time because they're designed to be driven for long periods of time, and just you get more mileage out of an all-terrain tire. So they use that kind of technology in the RT, or the hybrid tire, the DX12, so that you can still get decent mileage out of these things, but have a little more aggressive look. So again, you're gonna see big tread blocks on the shoulder, and then a little bit tighter in the center. Still pretty huge. They are bigger tread blocks than what you find on the AT. And then there's just less siping, and there's no lateral, or these like lines that go all the way around. It's broke up a little bit more. So it's gonna be better traction in those low traction environments like sand, mud, gravel, and so on there. As far as sidewall goes on here, it is more aggressive than the all-terrain tire. It looks kind of directional. There's all these jagged points that come out. So just a little bit more aggressive appearing than you'd find on an all-terrain. Again, doesn't come out too far, so it's not like it's gonna really give you that much more of a performance edge on the competition, but it's just another feature of the tire that we cover. So this one's a 126 load index too. So then we should move to this guy. So this is going to be their straight up mud tire. This is the Bandit MT, or the DX9. So it doesn't necessarily mean like the lower the number, you know, as it gets higher, it gets more aggressive. It's almost backwards, but really the numbers don't have anything to do with it. It's just what tires they came out with first. So this was one of the first tires they came out with, the Bandit MT. And this is going to be your typical mud terrain tire. There's not really anything super special about it. The sidewall is more aggressive, again, stepping up a little bit more aggressive than the RT, significantly more aggressive than the AT. You get the big blocks on the side, and then this is a very symmetrical tire where you're basically just alternating these inner tread blocks back and forth, and they do have little like steps on the side as well, so that as you wear these down, you still have plenty of traction. Gonna be fine for your mud tire use in the snow. They'll do okay in the deep stuff. In like hard packed snow or ice, not going to be the best tire for you. Most mud tires aren't that good on ice, but overall for the price you pay for these things, I think you get a pretty decent tire. I'm definitely not going to stand up here and tell you that they're just as good as the big name brands out there, because I'd just be straight up lying to you guys. But when it comes to like warranties and things like that, none of these have a treadwear warranty, but they do carry manufacturer warranty. So actually stop down, talk to our customer service guys, ask them if they had any problems with these. And for the most part, they're saying that they don't ever have people making warranty claims for like out of round tires or anything like that. In general, most people are pretty happy for the price you pay. So something to keep in mind is if you're not spending a ton on tires, that's kind of, you know, it's the old you get what you pay for mentality. So just know that if you buy these and they don't last 50,000 miles like the competition does, but you know, they still last you 35, 40,000 with proper rotation, you saved, you know, $400 to $800 depending on size. So definitely worth the price. You got to take into consideration the value in your opinion, really. So if you want to check these things out, see the prices, everything like that, it's all on the website, customoffsets.com. The links will be in the description for you. I think that's about it. Wheel, tire, suspension, custom offsets. That's what we do. Peace.